Hey friends, today we are hanging out in the Magic Kingdom, and now that it's officially 2026, I wanted to take you around the park and show you all the big changes happening in the upcoming year in case you plan on coming and visiting. And then also I want to try some of the new snacks and talk about the things I'm most excited for. So we're gonna eat some food, ride some rides, and have a beautiful Magic Kingdom kind of day. Anywho's, let's go do this. I couldn't have asked for a better day to be hanging out in the Magic Kingdom. Temperatures are in the low 60s and we've got blue skies and sunshine. And I'm excited to take you around and show you all of the big changes happening in the park in the upcoming year. And there's a lot to be excited about. We've got new lands, new attractions, new dining experiences, and I kind of want to show you a little bit of everything. I think we're gonna do just one big lap around the Magic Kingdom and go land by land, talking about some of the big changes happening and giving you an idea of what the lands look like right now, because I have a feeling by the end of 2026, Magic Kingdom's gonna be looking completely different. And I figured while we're at it, maybe grab a snack or two and ride some rides and just enjoy a beautiful day in the park. So I think we're gonna start by making our way right down Main Street, USA. Oh, that kind of rhymed. I like that. I guess we can start with some of the biggest news for 2026. They're going to be changing the castle. They're actually repainting it to kind of like a vintage Cinderella castle. And honestly, I'm here for it. I saw the concept art and it does look very beautiful and reminds me of my trips to Disney, in the earlier years. So I'm kind of excited about that. But let me know what you guys think. Like I said, I grew up with that, kind of like blue and grayish. Right now, I don't even know what it's called. It kind of looks like rose gold. I'm not really good at describing colors, but visuals is what I'm good at. And the picture I see for the concept, I think it looks better than the one we got now. But let me know in the comments, and now let's keep moving along. Starting our day. Now I want to make my way into Tomorrowland, and there's actually a lot of big changes coming to Tomorrowland, and I'm excited. I feel like it needs some love. I mean, it's my favorite land out of all of them, mainly because of the people mover, but I always think I want it to be a little bit more futuristic, even though, I feel like that retro futuristic is kind of what it's like. I want to be futuristic. I want to see cool technology and stuff like that. And one of the ones I'm super excited for is the new Buzz Lightyear. It's actually closed right now at the moment, and I love how the doors say Operation Suspended. But like I said, it's set to open, I think, spring this year, and we're talking about new animatronics, new ride vehicles, new Astro Blasters. It's gonna be amazing and definitely much needed. I am so excited for the new Buzz Lightyear attraction. Like I said, they're going to be adding new animatronics, new ride vehicles, and I've been on 4 different versions of a Buzz Lightyear ride, and I gotta say, the one here in Walt Disney World is probably the worst. The one in Tokyo was so awesome, and even Disneyland's one, at least they actually had Astro Blasters that you can pick up and move around, so that's going to be a real nice touch and something I think Tomorrowland needs a lot. And something else I wanted to do while we're here in Tomorrowland is go try some astronaut food. They actually sell space food in the gift shop for Space Mountain. The line for Space Mountain is actually coming all the way out of the queue. It says it's a 50-minute wait, but that looks like it's longer than 50 minutes. And what I was talking about before, they sell astronaut food in the gift shop for Space Mountain. So I want to go in and show you guys. Right inside the Space Mountain gift shop, they have the astronaut food I was talking about. They have a Neapolitan ice cream sandwich, a vanilla, and a mint chocolate chip, and these are freeze-dried, ready-to-eat space food. NASA approved. I've always wanted to try it, so I think we're gonna do some astronaut tasting, or some astronaut food tasting. I am so excited. I've never had any of this astronaut food before, and I got the mint chocolate chip one, and I also got the Neapolitan one because I wanted to try them both. But isn't this kind of like a fun, like fun snack to do, especially after you ride Space Mountain? And I think they were like $6.99 a piece, and it's an ice cream sandwich. I think that's the same price for a Mickey Premium Bar. So let's dive on in. I'm gonna do the mint chocolate chip one first. It looks just like an ice cream sandwich, but like freeze-dried. Look at that. Should we give it a break down the middle? Break me off a piece of that astronaut food. Oh my lord! It exploded! Wow, look at that. So here we go. Mint chocolate chip. A little stale. It actually dissolves pretty quickly, and once it dissolves, it's pretty tasty. Minty tasty, actually, and I like it. You just gotta get over that first initial, freeze-dried process, but I'm excited to see what the Neapolitan one's like. And there's a lot more information on the back there. Astronaut ice cream was invented for NASA's Mercury missions. So cool that they have like themed food in the gift shops, for Space Mountain. I'm afraid of the explosion for the Neapolitan one. Look at that. It honestly looks just like an ice cream sandwich. And I did that one test. You ever see if you leave an ice cream sandwich out, it doesn't melt? I did that before and it really doesn't melt. So I guess they're preserved very well. So here we go. I'm gonna do it again, but I might regret it. Oh, it's really hard. Oh, that was a clean break. Look at that. Now I got only strawberry on one side. I gotta say, for $12, that was a pretty fun experience, but I might stick to the Mickey Premium Bars in the future. Still very cool to try, though. Now that we talked about Tomorrowland and had some space food, I think I'm gonna keep moving along. Like I said, I want to go land by land, and we might as well make our way to Fantasyland and stop in Storybook Circus. I kind of want to ride the Barnstormer. I know that's kind of like a kiddie ride, but I love riding the Barnstormer. And there's also some refurbishments happening down in Storybook Circus, so we'll head there and continue on our little journey. Pete's Silly Sideshow is going to be closed in Storybook Circus for most of 2026, I believe. So this is going to be a nice area to come if you want to get a little peace and quiet and relax a little bit, other than all the circus music. But I'm talking, like, there's not much happening over here. And I think they have some areas over here that have charging stations, and it's just really nice and calm. I kind of like when it's not busy over in this area. It's very cozy. Come hang out, look at the train. Oh, speaking of the train, it's still not running fully around Magic Kingdom, so hopefully that will be back this year. And while we're over here, I don't know, let's go ride the Barnstormer. Because of the construction of them building the new Villains Land and also redoing Tom Sawyer's Island to Piston Peak, the Cars Land area, the train is only coming to Storybook Circus. You get off here or you take it back, and it doesn't do like a full loop. It does like a bing bang, a little bing bang boom. So hopefully that will be back soon, but I doubt it because I don't know when Villains Land is going to open. And I think the Barnstormer has a 35-minute wait. 35 minutes for a minute ride. I kind of want to do it. At least they got the little sprinklers going for Casey Jr. Oh, should I go walking through there? I wouldn't mind cooling off before going on the Goofster. Hey, yo, too close. Well, now it says 15 minutes, but I'm feeling that's a little sus there because the line is, once again, outside of the queue here, and that's not a big queue either. It was actually only like 15 minutes, and we got the front row. Oh, here we go. I love sitting in the front because you get Goofy's little propeller there. Oh, wow, look at how beautiful those skies are. I love this ride. Oh boy. Ah! We're coming in hot! Look at it spin! Honestly, that is so fun. Very short, but I will fly again soon, Great Goofini. I love the Barnstormer, and I think if there was a record for a coaster that most people use as like their first roller coaster, it would have to be the Barnstormer, because the Magic Kingdom, I think, has the record for the most visited theme park, and I feel like that's like the perfect first roller coaster for any kid or adult. And I've met like adults that never been on roller coasters, and that's the first one they've ever done, and also a lot of like kids that come down, like family, you know, if they've never been on a roller coaster, we always take them to the Barnstormer. So I just love it. It's a classic. And now we're gonna keep moving along. A couple more things I want to point out in Fantasyland before we make our way over to Liberty Square, and then, you know, once we get to Frontierland, we'll be talking a lot with so much happening over there. Wow, look at that. We actually just got off the Barnstormer, and the Great Goofini is actually doing pictures with Minnie right at the entrance of Storybook Circus. I love the Great Goofini. You know, Mickey Mouse gets all the attention, but I honestly might have to say I think Goofy is my favorite character. He's just so goofy. It's like he took over that term. Look at him there. It's cool to see the Great Goofini out there taking photos, and as long as Pete's Silly Sideshow is closed, you'll see a lot of characters over in Storybook Circus, because that's where they normally would meet, is inside Pete's Silly Sideshow. So it's actually kind of cool, because I bet you there's probably more down there than you would normally get. For the rest of Fantasyland, I don't know of any other really big changes happening for 2026. I know that we'll probably be getting more food at Storybook Treats, and hopefully a new spot to put all these strollers outside the carousel. I mean, this is a lot of strollers here right now, and this is the only place they can park them. But I think it would look nice if they had like a nice little outdoor area somewhere like away from the carousel. And over here is what I was talking about. Usually Friar's Nook and Storybook Circus, they have usually a lot of like changing menus or special limited edition menus. I don't know if we're still on the holidays or not. Ooh, what are these little donuts here? Oh, I've had these before, the caramel apple donuts. Those are pretty good. I don't know. We might just wait, because I think we have some dinner plans. I wanted to get a little sit-down meal, and I decided on getting reservations at the Diamond Horseshoe, because they got something exciting happening in 2026. For Cool Kids Summer, they're gonna have characters inside the Diamond Horseshoe, and it's gonna be Toy Story characters, Jessie, and I don't know who else is gonna be there. And I don't know if the restaurant's gonna be open or if it's just a meet and greet happening, but I hope that Disney maybe might think that, you know, they should put like a Toy Story themed dining, like a character dining. I'll let you know more when we find out. They just announced it yesterday, so I don't have that much information. So I thought it'd be fun to go over and show you the food now and the inside, because it's so pretty in there. They have a stage, and it's the perfect setting for a little like Woody's Roundup or Jessie's Roundup, like character dining. Also, look at the line for Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. It says 65 minutes. But look at this. It's going all the way out. Holy moly, the line is actually, I think, back in Storybook Circus. I can't see the end of the line. Usually they have a sign down there. Oh, I see them way down there. I don't know if that's 65 minutes, though. I mean, I'm used to seeing these lines and then the wait times being like 150 minutes, you know? I think I underestimated how hot it was gonna be today. I woke up and it was in the 60s and it was chilly, so I put on a hoodie and some sweatpants, and it got hot quick. I'm sweating bullets here. But I think after we have dinner at the Diamond Horseshoe, I might want to go ride Tiana's Bayou Adventure. It's a good way to cool down, you know, getting splashed by water. And plus then, if people see me with a bunch of sweat stains, I could tell them it's the water from Tiana's. And you know what's funny? Actually, that happened to me one time, because, you know, when I'm walking around the parks, especially in summer, it gets so hot, and you know, I sweat a lot. And I remember I was like solely like drenched, and somebody came up to say hi, and I was just like, oh, I'm sorry, I just got off Splash Mountain, because it was Splash Mountain then. And they were like, oh, I thought it was closed. And I looked and I was like, oh, it is closed. So they were like, oh, you didn't ride it? How'd you get wet? And I was like, I don't know. And that's it. It was just awkward. So maybe we'll do Tiana's after we get a little lunch, and might as well start making our way over there now. And then I want to show you Frontierland, because it looks so crazy. They put up walls everywhere, like you can't even see Tom Sawyer's Island anymore. Oh, look at this, and we're just in time for the Festival of Fantasy parade. Oh wow, we can kind of walk along it. I wonder if the dragon came out yet. It's the festival. Oh boy, we're going to the Country Bear Jamboree. I don't know. We got roped in. At least we caught the tail end of the Festival of Fantasy, and now it's time to make our way to the Diamond Horseshoe. And like I said, can you imagine if this was an actual character dining? I think it would be the most popular restaurant in all Magic Kingdom. And here it is, the Diamond Horseshoe. This is some fancy dining. It even says it on the menu over here. Look at that. Fancy dining. And it's all you care to enjoy. Comes with turkey, pot roast, smoked pork loin, but I thought it was ham. Maybe they haven't changed the menus out front. And then you get stuffing, vegetables, macaroni and cheese. $45 for adults and $24 for children. Wow, look at how cool it is in here. They still have up the Christmas decorations, but here's the stage that I was talking about. Look at that. And pretty soon, you're going to see Toy Story characters in here. And this plays music, so I'm sure they're going to have some nice westerns. The world-famous self-playing piano. And you know what else is really cool? These little tables on the side here, these are actually tables that you can come sit at. And it looks like they seat about 4 people. I would love to actually sit there, or maybe up top too. This whole building is just beautiful. I like it a lot, and I can't wait to see Jessie and all the other Toy Story characters in here. Now let's get some food. Here is a look at the menu. Like I said, it's all you care to enjoy, and they bring you out a Frontier starter, the Diamond Horseshoe salad. The Diamond Horseshoe salad, I like that. And then the Saloon Feast. Roasted turkey, pot roast, smoked pork loin, mashed potatoes, seasonal vegetables, stuffing, all the works. But the thing I love the most is that ooey gooey toffee cake. Can't beat that, especially for the price, $45. Soon to be $73 with the characters. It's a little bit dark in here, but I wanted to show you the dinner rolls. Look at these little rolls. It looks like some garlic butter on there. And I like to make little sandwiches with them. So I'm gonna save them until the whole entire skillet comes out. Because you can make like a little ham sandwich, a little turkey sandwich. It's the perfect size too. And the feast has arrived. Take a look at that ham. That's what I was talking about. It's new to the menu. It still says pork, but the pork is gone. And then we've got pot roast, turkey, cranberry sauce, mashed potatoes, stuffing, mac and cheese, and my whole entire genie lamp full of gravy. Look at that. Honestly, who needs 3 wishes when you got a lamp full of gravy? I feel like I should start with the ham because, like I said, it's so new. And I love ham. My mom used to cook ham and mashed potatoes for Christmas and holidays all the time. So I hope it's really good. Oh, it's good. It's more than good. It's delicious. It's got like a nice little sweet glaze to it. And the best part is, if you want to just get more ham, they'll just bring out the ham. Or if you just want a turkey, you can just get turkey. Or if you want it all, they'll bring out as much as you want. They gave me this small plate because I'm by myself. But usually it comes in a big skillet. And it's all you care to enjoy. But whatever you do, don't fill up because you get the ooey gooey toffee cake. So now I'm gonna make myself a little sandwich. Little mashed potatoes. Oh, I just flung my turkey like that. Little mashed potatoes, little turkey, little stuffing. Put it right on there. And then you got a Thanksgiving slider. Just like that. And if you want, you can just do a little dip in there. Especially if it's all for you. You don't want to do that if it's family style or you're with your family. No one else is eating that gravy but me. I might just make another sandwich and take it to go with me. Put it in my pocket and then snack on it later on. That's not a bad idea. And just like that, the ooey gooey toffee cake has arrived. Look at how delicious this is. I love how it melts and only gets better. You know, because like the bottom part is kind of sturdy, but the longer that ice cream melts on there, it gets really good. Honestly, the best way to eat the ooey gooey toffee cake is right out of this skillet. Make sure you get all of those toppings in there. Cheers. Ooh. It's so ooey goody good. Look at this. I'm gonna take the ooey gooey cake out. Oh, look at that. Right on top. Look at that. It's like a warm chocolate chip cookie. It kind of tastes like Snickers, actually. So delicious, but I think I should stop now because there's still a couple of treats I want to try later on in the park, so I don't want to overdo it on the sweets already. Now that we had a nice little dinner at the Diamond Horseshoe, I want to show you some of the construction here in Frontierland. As you know, Tom Sawyer Island is gone, and they're building a Cars Land there, and then they're also doing a Villains Land behind Big Thunder Mountain, but they put up a bunch of walls, and basically Tom Sawyer Island is demolished at this point. I can see over a little bit. I'm going to record on my phone because that has a better zoom, but it's like flattened out over there, and this isn't going to open in 2026, but it's going to be amazing to see the park transform. I mean, this is a huge expansion. The walls basically wrap all the way around where Tom Sawyer Island used to be, and they've gotten so high that you literally cannot see over them. But if you go to like the side over here where it's a little bit more elevated, you can see things. But I do want to point out the water is definitely gone because you can see down and it's all just dry land there, and you can hear all the equipment actually running. I can make you a little list of everything that's happening in Frontierland, but it would be a pretty long list. You got Big Thunder Mountain closed for the refurbishment. You've got the new Cars Land, the new Villains Land, the Diamond Horseshoe, and probably a couple more that I'm forgetting about. But I feel like the biggest construction zone is definitely going to be in Frontierland for all of 2026. Look at that over here. Look, you can see it's dry land down there. No more water. I can't even believe it. Well, I've seen it dry before, but this is kind of like a whole nother experience, thinking that, I don't think there's going to be any more water there. You can actually walk this. It's a lot nicer than going through Frontierland. Look at this over here. It's like I got the whole entire walkway to myself. Well, you can see lots of scaffolding there. Let's see if we can see any water over here. Nothing. I wonder what happened to all the fish, alligators, and ducks that were in there. Yeah, like they got it completely closed off. Wow, this goes all the way to Tiana's. We'll check that out. I want to head back here. Like I said, I want to kind of get a better view and see if we can actually see anything happening back there. I don't want to peek over the fence because that's illegal, but just see whatever you could with your own eyes, you know? Wow, guys, just look at that. Like normally we would have seen the top of Tom Sawyer Island kind of blocking Big Thunder Mountain, but it's completely gone now. And you can see some like yellow trucks moving back there. So they're demolishing as we speak. I got it zoomed in. I'm just standing out front by the Diamond Horseshoe. I really can't show you much over the wall, just what I had on my phone there. But like I said, the construction is coming along pretty quick. And I thought it would be fun if we go ride Tiana's Bayou Adventure, because once we get to the top of the hill, we're probably going to be able to see down in there. And I want to see what's going on. So we'll make our way over to Tiana's now and continue talking about Frontierland as we go. Oh, I'm starting to get nervous because it doesn't sound like the boats are running for Tiana's Bayou Adventure. I don't see anyone coming down and I don't hear any screams. So maybe we'll have to wait around a little bit. But look, more walls. Honestly, like I said, they got this whole entire area closed off. You can't see anything going on back there. But they did put up a couple of cool, like, little advertisements. Like, look at this. The Hoop-de-Doo Review featuring the Pioneer Hall players. How awesome is that? Fancy dancing. That's so cool. And then look. Holy moly. You can't even get over to Big Thunder Mountain. Last time, I think like all of this wasn't here when I was here. It was all kind of like pushed to the side there. Uh-oh. Listen, I just heard Tiana's Bayou Adventure start up. I think we're actually going to be able to ride it. There it is, Big Thunder Mountain. And this is another thing I'm excited for to open back up. And it's going to be better than ever this year, actually. I think they said springtime, and they're going to add so many cool effects to the ride itself. I was here when they actually were taking the track out, and it's cool that it's going to be opening soon. Finally, a Big Thunder Mountain to compete with all the other ones around the world. Sadly, I don't know if Tiana's is going to open back up. I heard a lot of people talking up there, but you know, that could mean anything. And there's like a kind of a line forming for when it does open back up. You know, it's an easy way to skip the wait time, especially since they dumped the queue. So we might, you know, monitor it, but might come back maybe another day so we can see what's happening over under Times Sawyer Island, or what's happening there now that it's not there anymore. Not the best sign, but I was hopeful for a little bit, and now we have a lot of the cast members out here, so I think we might just make our way over to Adventureland. Oh, you know, we could stop into the Critter Co-op, though. I always love coming in here. It's got like a lot of really cool, you know, Princess and the Frog and Tiana's Bayou like adventure merchandise, but I just like the theming in here. Look at this in the back there, and then they got fireflies on the back wall there. Look at that. Wow, and they're doing a special sale too, $15. Wait, look at them moving by itself. That's kind of cool. You can buy one of these. It's like a special, wow, it's almost 50% off because it was $31.99. Holy moly, and then you can get your discount on top of that. So you can get one of these for like $10. That's a pretty good deal for a jar and a firefly, or should I say a firefly in a jar. I don't think it's opening up anytime soon. We waited about an hour, but I can see the boats just hanging out over there. They're just sitting there, so I think we're gonna move along to Adventureland. Unfortunately, we wasted a lot of daylight time waiting for Tiana's, but one of the things I'm excited for in 2026 in Adventureland is all the cool flavored beignets at the Golden Oak Outpost. They've been doing a lot of specialty beignets for all the parties and special events, and I bet you they're going to continue that into 2026. I'm also kind of intrigued to see if they open up the Tortilla Tavern, or Tortilla Tavern? I mean, right now it's closed, but they don't really use it for anything else, and they just opened up the Beacon Barrel, so it would make sense to have a little snacky right across from the Beacon Barrel. Oh, I don't know what's going on over in Adventureland, but it's very busy over here. Holy moly. I think a lot of people are waiting to get into the Beacon Barrel, and it looks like Pirates has a 45-minute wait. Holy moly, bob and weave in here. Cut to the left, to the right. All right, now we're getting into the intense bobbing and weaving here, because then we got strollers on the right. Well, there wasn't a lot to show you in Adventureland, and it was kind of busy out there, so I think we're going to make our way back down to Main Street, USA. I want to hop into the Emporium and see if they have any specialty treats at the confectionery. I think they already have Valentine's Day ones and maybe Easter. I like that they still have the Christmas decorations up, even though we're a week into January, and I think we're getting a beautiful sunset. Oh wow, look at this. That's the golden hour right now. All of Main Street USA getting lit up. We've got red, green, and blue lights. And yeah, let's make our way down to the confectionery. I want to see what kind of sweet treats they got. Another thing I know that they got that's new is a new popcorn mix. They have like build your own popcorn bowls here, and they do one for all the different holidays. But I'll give you a little pro tip. Usually the line is super long. You could just mobile order it and you will save so much time. Like, trust me, I waited in the line to build my own, and it takes a little bit. You only got a certain amount of hands and a lot of popcorn. Let's just take a little look-see in here though. Oh, I love how they got them all on display, too. Look at Valentine's Day candy apples and Rice Krispie treats already. Oh, I think they're Valentine's Day. I mean, it's Valentine's Day colors. Oh, yeah. Here's what I was talking about. There's the new popcorn. That looks really good. That's for Valentine's Day. And then they got a couple of other ones, too. Oh, look at this little candy apple down here. It's got lifesavers on it. Wow. I don't know, I'm still kind of full from the ooey gooey cake. but I love looking at all of the sweet treats. Oh, and this is what I was talking about, the popcorn line. Look at this. These are all the people waiting to build their own popcorn. But like I said, you can just mobile order it. And you can have it custom to whatever you want. And look at, you'll skip all of this line. It takes a while too, but look at all the different popcorn. Oh, there's the red one for the specialty one. I think it's like strawberry flavored. Oh, and they got blue one for Starlight too. Well, I ended up not getting any popcorn or sweet treats, trying to cut back a little bit. So instead, I think I want to go up to the top of the train station, get a good look out at all the Christmas decorations one more time, and then probably start making our way home. Gotta get home and check on little Gracie girl. I love coming to the top of the train station and just people watching. And it's so pretty to be able to see the Christmas lights one more time before they go away for another, 11 months? No, 10 months probably. Look at it up here. And it looks like we might have a very nice sunset too. Get a little bit of the castle, a little bit of the tree all in one shot. And it doesn't even look that busy down there. I think they're all in the park riding rides. Wait till it gets a little later for the parade, and it's gonna get super busy here. Look at how majestic that monorail is, driving off into the sunset. I literally love this time of the day at the Magic Kingdom. Look at how beautiful that is. Well, I guess the monorail was driving away from the sunset, or else it'd be heading towards it. That's where we gotta go. Gotta head towards the sunset. And there she is, the most beautiful dog on earth. Gracie girl. What are you doing? You just hanging out? Just chilling? Hey, you want to show them your new bedroom? Yeah, come on, let's go. I'll show them. Come on, let's go. For the longest time, we used this space underneath the stairs for storage, and then I wanted to make Gracie a little Harry Potter bedroom. So I got a Dalmatian. I just installed the lights. Oh, look at that. You got lights in here, and it's pretty cozy. I'm going to put some padding down and just make it her own little bedroom. Yeah, and she's been hanging out in here. She's been chilling. Well, now that we got to see Gracie's little room project, and I'll keep you updated, I really want to make it into like a little Dalmatian Harry Potter bedroom under the stairs for Gracie. She just ran in there now. It's kind of funny because I'm used to her actually always being at my feet, but now she's got a place of her own instead of the couch, where she literally takes up 24/7. I guess that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed a little fun day at Magic Kingdom, walking around, checking out all the cool big things coming in 2026. I'm a little sad we didn't get to ride Tiana's Bayou Adventure, but I mean, I can ride it anytime, and I've ridden it a lot of times, and like I said, it's only gonna make Tom Sawyer Island disappear more, so it's gonna be cool to see it from that angle, you know? I think it's gonna be a big eye-opener. But I guess until then, I hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making it, and we'll see you next time. Bye!